Now, this is kind of an unofficial news story, but I did want to talk about this because I had this email to me and I just thought it was so ironic. You guys remember the missing twins, Kaysen and Ky'air? You guys know that recently one of those twins passed away. Let me give you guys a disclaimer before I even tell y'all this part of the story. I promise you it's going to be super quick, real quick. Some viewers may find the following content offensive and controversial. The information in this video comes from multiple sources, including court records, official police charges, news web articles, and interviews. This video commentary also contains my personal opinions about the facts of this story. The point is to use this story as a cautionary tale in hopes of preventing tragedies like these to children going forward. Viewer discretion is advised. That is your official disclaimer. And I'm giving you that disclaimer because I have to do it before every video, okay? So you guys remember the missing twins, and they ended up finding the twins. They found the woman. There was a group effort, a couple of black women, and shout out to those black women. I did a story about it. You guys can go back and watch that video that helped the police find the woman that stole these twins, which I thought was an awesome story in itself. Found the twins, reunited them, beautiful, happy story. Then next thing you know, one of the twins was reported to be passed away. Some type of way, one of the twins died. And then we were just like, what? It brought a lot of questions, a lot of things that didn't make sense. I even called some things out that I thought were very, very suspicious about not only how these children disappeared, how they were or how they were kidnapped. I even said some things about the mom that maybe she didn't appreciate. But I wanted to show you guys a little shitting. I don't know if you guys saw this GoFundMe page that popped up to the tune of $5,000 on behalf of the twins. So in my opinion, this might be considered, a babies for benefits story, because we're using these babies to collect benefits off of these kids, right? We're using these babies to collect benefits off of their backs, literally. This GoFundMe put up by a person by the name of Wilhelmina Barnett, who's the organizer, put up a GoFundMe recently to the tune of $5,000. This GoFundMe says, help the twins' mom get a car. Help her get a car. Let me say that again. Help her get a car. Why am I stressing that? Here's why. Why would GoFundMe and people looking at her GoFundMe help her get a car when she had what? Anybody in the chat want to say it? What were her children stolen in that she allegedly claimed that she had in her possession? What did the mom have? Oh, that's right. She had a car. Her children were in the car that was stolen. So what, does she not have that car now? So what did they say? Help her get a car? Well, let's read this GoFundMe. Let's dig a little bit deeper into this $5,000 GoFundMe. My name is Wilhelmina Barnett. As you guys can read along there at the bottom of the screen if you want to make your screen bigger. The mother of the twins. Oh, that's the mom. So she did this herself. Awesome. The mother of the twins. My car was stolen with my twin boys in the car while I was inside of a Donato's for 30 seconds. So she has a car. She has a car. But in the title it says, help the twins' mom get a car. But she has a car. Let's keep going. She said, my car was stolen. My boys will return home safely. My car was ruined when I got into it. So that means she did what? She got her car back. She got her car back. But she said her car was ruined by way of cigarettes and drugs. She was even wearing my clothes and showing my ID, pretending to be me. I'm just curious. Because, I don't know if you guys know this, but a long time ago, I used to smoke Black and Milds, Prime Times. I never really smoked cigarettes. But I've been around people. I know people that smoke and people that smoke in their car. I know people that smoke their cars out a lot. Does that really ruin a car? It might change the way that the car smells, but does that ruin a car? Unless you're putting out cigarette butts on the console, you're putting out cigarette butts on the handle wheels, you're putting out cigarette butts on the car seats, in the ceilings. I'm assuming you probably weren't doing it. They probably just had cigarette butts in there and smelled like cigarettes, right? Drugs. What kind of drugs does she have in the damn car? What kind of drugs did she have in the car? I mean, did she have that Tony Montana? I mean, did she have pounds in there? I mean, did she have freaking cocaine in the car? Did she have heroin in the car that was just spread around it? What kind of drugs are we talking about? Wouldn't the police have confiscated the drugs that were in the car? I'm assuming, right? But she's saying cigarettes and drugs ruined the car because I'm sure this part didn't ruin the car. She said that this woman was even wearing her clothing and showing her identification, pretending to be me. What does that have to do with ruining your car? Even though I think that these women are two completely different sizes of women, like this woman is a pretty good healthy sister. Like she looks like one of them healthy sisters that don't miss no meals, and shout out to her. That's, not a bad thing. I know some people that like some big girls. Shout out to the big girls out there, right? But the woman that stole her car ain't that big of a woman at all. I don't know if I still have do I still have a picture of her in here that stole the car? Nope. I don't need to find it right now. Just trust me when I tell you, the woman that stole the car was not a big woman at all. So why was she wearing her clothes? Why would she need to wear her clothes to show her ID to pretend she's you? She has to wear your clothes too? I mean, what'd she do? Did she put on your bra and your dirty drawers too? Did she put your socks on? I'm sorry, but what? Did she put that wig on too? I don't know. Now, some of this I'm being funny, y'all, okay? Don't jump off the handles. We're being a little comical here, okay? But she says, and I quote, "I'm making this GoFundMe because I know there are people, I'm sorry to be the grammar Nazis. I'm making this because I know there is some people wanting to help us out. Anything helps. I'm looking to pay the car off. That way we'll have one less thing to worry about. Thank you all for your prayers and donations." So she's looking to have help paying off her car. And that'll be one less thing to worry about. Yes, ma'am, I'm sure it would. But wouldn't it be that same way for everybody else who has to go out and go work a job and take care of their kids? I mean, like, what if I told you, like, hey, like if you guys went out and bought me a $300,000, $400,000 house and paid it off, that'd be one less thing for me and my kids to have to worry about, right? Then I could keep making videos. Some people would argue and say, yes, we need to go out and go raise Jay $300,000, $400,000 so he can get him a house, and that'd be One less thing for him to have to worry about, since he's out here doing all of this good work for these children and babies' lives matter. He got t-shirts to make and advocacies to do. That'd be one less thing to worry about. And I'm benefiting more people than just myself or my kids. This is only benefiting her and her kids, and one of them being deceased now. We still haven't even got an answer as to why one of the twins died. Take a pen, bookmark that part of the story. We'll come back to it at a later point. We ain't even talked about the fact that one of the twins has passed away. She's talking about, help me pay off my car. And my answer, my question to that is, why, ma'am? Why? When they gave you your twins back, they were both alive. When they gave you your car back, your car still worked. Your car didn't stop working. Your car wasn't involved in a head-on collision and it destroyed your car. Even if that, if you've got full coverage on your car, and if your car was stolen and if your car was damaged in the way that you say it was, isn't that what insurance is for? Oh, but that's right. That's right. I forgot. My bad, y'all. My bad. I forgot. We don't want to use insurance, what insurance is for. You get car insurance to replace a car or to pay for another car's damage if you damage somebody else's car, right? But you don't want to have insurance. You don't want to have life insurance in case you pass away or somebody else in your family passes away. There is no need to have life insurance. Why? Because you could just start a damn GoFundMe and society will pay for it. That'll be just one less thing for your family to have to worry about, right? I would love for the AFC to come in and fund my groceries every month, right? Because that'd be one less thing for me to have to worry about. My daughter's going to be driving this year. How about we go put up a Just J GoFundMe and go take care of that, because that'll be one less thing that I have to do as a working, responsible citizen of the United States of America. I'm doing this, and like I say, I throw a little sarcasm in there, but I really thought this was ridiculous. And the fact that $1,340 was put towards her paying off her car, like, I just think that's ridiculous. But let me know what you guys think. I just think that's another yellowish, kind of reddish kind of flag in this story. But we're going to have a lot more answers coming to the story, because it's more about this, including the death of that child, that just doesn't seem right to me. But again, I know the mom ain't going to appreciate that. She going to probably send me some angry emails and say some angry things. But hey, it is what it is. We'll deal with that when we get there. But let me know what you guys think. Do y'all think that's a bit odd? I just think it's odd to me. All right. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you.